Mandela is one of the first recipients of the new Smart ID card, and SAA not affected by Satawu strike. I'm Lebo Changela with this news update. Former President Nelson Mandela has become one of the first recipients of the new Smart Identity document card, being unveiled today in honor of his 95th birthday. Madiba's daughter Zinzi has accepted the card on his behalf during the launch at the Union Buildings in Pretoria this morning. The launch forms part of Mandela Day celebrations. Former President Thabo Mbeki also received one of the first Smart ID cards. Zinzi had a message on her father's health.
I'd like to assure each and every one of you gathered here, though I may not be a medical doctor, that Dada is making this remarkable progress. And we look forward to having him back home soon. I often tease him when I say our father who art in Houghton. So we'd very much like to have him back there in Houghton and not in hospital. It's such an honor to be here with you to receive this historical gift on behalf of Utata. I admire him not only as my father, but as my comrade and as my leader for the courageous fight that he was part of with the ANC against the unjust past laws.
In Cape Town, Anglican Archbishop Thabo Makgoba has called on residents to form a human chain today to uphold Madiba's dream of a united, democratic and non-racial South Africa.
Cape Town has such a divided history, so clearly demonstrated along the Klipfontein Road, running between separated communities of Rondebosch, Athlone and Guguletu. Our human chain is a living demonstration that we are breaking down past divisions and building a new reality in which we all belong to one another.
South African Airways says services have not been affected by the strike of cabin and ground crew affiliated to Satawu. Last week, Satawu suspended their strike action to consider SAA's revised offer of a 6.5% increase. Satawu spokesperson Vincent Masocha says workers have now reverted to their initial demand of an 8.33% increase in salary, housing allowance, medical aid and meal allowance. SAA Head of Department for Employee Relations, Lawrence Erasmus.
Thus far, operations are continuing. We've not had any major problems in terms of operations not commencing. We've had very few employees from Satawu thus far not reporting. So I think, probably the biggest impact would be on the cabin crew environment. But so far, as I've said, the operations are continuing.
And some of the construction companies that rigged bids for the construction of 2010 FIFA World Cup stadia have conceded that their conduct was not excusable. They were appealing at competition tribunal hearings in the matter in Pretoria. Marisa Simuz reports.
The companies have already been fined 1.46 billion rand by the Competition Commission for their actions. The firms Wilson Bailey Homes Avcon, Murray and Roberts, Stefanucci Stocks and Aveng received the heaviest fines. Under the Relevance Act, the Competition Tribunal must confirm all such settlements. Corruption Watch earlier called for the directors of the companies to face criminal charges and damages claims. Marisa Simuz, SABC News, Johannesburg.